Hey, Grand Rising. So we have a huge announcement to make. Luma Assist 2.0 is released. This is the alpha version. We are improving it as we go along. Although this went through a 20, I think 30 people test before launching. So it's not 100% alpha, is more like a beta. But yeah, let's go over it. As you can see in menu, you have Luma Assist 2.0. If you don't see it, you still see the old. Just restart your app and you should see it. The main reason for this, we got a lot of users telling us blockage when using Google, when using login. So we decided to revamp and remake our Luma Assist 2.0 completely from the ground with a different mindset, with a soul print engine that we have shared with you on the group. So basically take a step back, rethinking and release something 100 times better than what it was before. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, you just tap on Luma Assist 2.0. As you can see, it's a different experience. Luma is a lot more alive right now. Let's go over the UI really quick. Over here on the right, you have the chat history. You can clear all if you're doing anything private you don't want anybody to see. Otherwise, it keeps building in here. And basically, here are a few examples. Now, we used to have read my palm. That this has got a lot more accurate right now. Explore my name, a lot more accurate. And now we have read my tongue. So you basically take a photo, of your tongue with your head tilted, and it will read your tongue for you. It helps you, with your chakra. Or you can ask it anything specific, condition. But use this template as an example. Don't get overwhelmed the prompt. Just say, hey, very simple. I have back pain. I have gout. I have mortar neuroma or something like that. Just keep it short and it should be fine. And if also you have any angelic number, you keep seeing angelic number, then you can come here and say, hey, what does 1515 means? What does 1212 mean? What does 222 mean? So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. If you also have a device like a PEMF or any device you don't know how to use with our programs, you can also come here and get some help. So let's go ahead and do help me manage my weight, for example. You go ahead and type that in, or you select from the templates. On top here, if you notice, you have new. If you want to start a new trend, you can basically hit new, or here, as I said, you have the history. You can just tap out, it will close, and now it's asking you what device are you on. Are your headphones, other, imprinter, TENS? So it will actually consider what device you have. In this case, we're just going to say, I have a Coil. And say, how long have you been? Like 2 weeks. I've been wanting to lose weight, for example. And then it's going to do its thing. As you can see, Luma Assist did not require any login anymore. We haven't restricted the chat sessions, chat per user, but if we see abuse or overwhelming sessions coming in, we are forced to do 100 chats or a certain amount of chats per day per user. So let's not go crazy on this, right? Only use it if you have to. Okay. So let's go up here. It gives you a 7-day weight management protocol. So not only before Luma Assist 1, would you just give you here the programs. Yeah, but these are great. But how do I run these programs? Give me a protocol. So now a lot of you told us that we need a protocol, which really, think about it. Only through a protocol you can see massive results. Because if you play one program today, and then you play nothing tomorrow and then zigzag here and there, then you're not going to see any result. If you really want result, is consistency plus a strong protocol plus content, really nice full spectrum phased stacked programs like we have. Static frequency don't work. That's why we are hitting the end of Rife. Everybody's saying, well, I've had Rife for 4 years, stop working. Why? So because it's cellular adaptation. It's because static frequencies do not work over time. So yeah, here it gives you a 7-day weight management energetic protocol. It gives you day 1. And then what you can do, you can basically open this up. It will open up and then you can go ahead and favorite, and then you basically can go back. And then you can do another one and then you favorite, you go back. This way you build your own favorite. You do it with day 2, day 3. It tells you all the days, which program to run. And he also gives you the supporting, he also gives you the holistic, which is really important. And before each session, he tells you to do a breath lab. You tap on open breath lab, you go in breath lab, and how to use this with the coil that we selected. So it's a huge shift from what we had before. It actually gives you a full protocol. And if you come back, let's go out, and then you come back to Luma Assist, and you see your chat is gone. It's really not gone. As I mentioned, everything in history here. You can just go back to it. See how neat. Don't mix and match conversations. Let's say keep conversations separate. If you're going to do a new conversation, just hit new and do a new one. Let's say, read my palm. It's going to ask you to upload your palm. It gives you instructions. And then I'm just going to give it my palm. And then so many audios have told me that this is very accurate. So because it has a whole concept of how it reads the palm, it goes through a full soul blueprint engine, and it's really amazing. So yeah, here it gives you the hand element, the heart element, the mind. So it gives you all the elements. It also recommends you specific programs that you can open now, and you can favorite it based on the palm reading, right? Let's do another one. Let's do a name one. So you basically give it your own name. You give it what you go by daily, if anything. And then if you want to be very accurate, just give your birth date, just day and month. Do not give the year. We don't save your information. Everything is saved locally to you, gets deleted when you delete the app. So you can be sure of that. So let's go ahead. What you can do is I do John Doe and do comment. I go by JD, for example, and then September 22. That's somehow you give it, right? Then it will take that, and then it will do your exact soul map based on what you told. And here you go. And then it gives you a matching program that you can open based on your name requirements. And another one. Yeah, play with it. Let us know if any issues. You can do a lot. You can ask about if you're dealing with a certain chakra. You can ask about how to boost a certain chakra. I'm just going to choose Coil, and it gives you all that information. So yeah, let us know if you have any questions. Comment below, and we love to hear from you. Huge congrats, guys. It was a lot of work to get here, but we did it. And we listened to you, when you told us you don't like to be logged in, you have issues with logging in. So we listened to you, and thank you for that. And here, I asked to boost my root chakra. It gives me a frequency for my root chakra. And then it gives me day-by-day programs I can run, how to get the most result. Give me the supportive program. It gives me the holistic. It gives me what to do before each session to grounding aspect, and then how to run it and so forth. Yeah, pretty neat. Thank you, guys. And let us know what you think. Take care.